This is Ann Arbor in the state of Michigan, a state that has known a lot of economic hardship. It was built on the car industry and has been badly hurt by the 2008 recession. We've been speaking to people in this city, asking them what they think about what's going on back in Washington by the people that are supposed to be representing them during this time.
It's extremely embarrassing. It's their job and they don't seem to want to do it. I think we don't elect them to play games like this. We elect them to do things for the country, and they're not getting it done.
Why can't they get their heads out of there and think about the country, think about the people instead about their next election?
It seems to me that default is not a reliable option, and so there should be a plan B. The Obama administration should have a plan B that if negotiations fail.
So the message to Washington seems clear. Stop the political grandstanding and get the job done. It's obvious there's concern around America, but can people really be proactive? What impact would it have if people wrote to their local representative?
Unless somebody is willing to compromise, then it's waste. And we haven't seen much willingness on either side to compromise. So writing at this juncture, this late juncture, I'm not sure it's going to have much of an effect.
Your representative is no longer the best way to voice your opinion because they do tend to vote party lines. I think that our political atmosphere is pretty separate. So I think that if I ever wanted to voice my opinion, it would be better done perhaps on polls or things like that.
They do have to listen. I don't know if they'll listen now, but if they don't listen now, they'll pay the consequences later.
Not every American understands all the economic arguments being played out in Washington right now, but most Americans do understand that if a solution isn't reached by the 2nd of August, the government won't be able to pay all its bills, and many of those checks, millions of checks written every month to Americans, may not make it to the post. People on pensions, people who are unemployed, military veterans, and people through Medicare may not get those checks that they rely on. If that happens and the government does not make those payments, the American public may not be so forgiving and could take out their anger on US Congress in the election of 2012.